truths. Go Trump, go Bolsonaro. Hi, William. Can you see me? Welcome. Good morning, William Barbosa. Please let me know that this is live because I literally can't even. Oh, it says that we're live 3 seconds ago. Boom. Leave your comments. I'm going to double check. I've been having the worst time with YouTube these last couple days. I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to make sure that you guys can see that I'm live. Let me just see. Let me find myself. Let me just find myself right now. Does it show that I'm live? It doesn't show here on YouTube. Oh, there it is. It's live. Okay, good. I can see you. I can see Juan. I can see Friends Opinion 101. Good morning. I can see Mary Lynn Hawk. I can see Missy D. What's up? We started late today. Okay, so it's Tuesday Truths. I decided to start this live and alive. Thank you, Robert Gordon. Thank you, Steve's in the house. Good morning. I might have to change this if it shows that I'm live. Good, thank you. Now I see all the comments. I was having trouble yesterday. We have over 24 people now. Perfect. Okay, so it might be better if I start later. Hi, V8. Is this time better for you guys? 9:30. I was starting at, I usually do 9 a.m. and sometimes I end off by this time, but I got some later people here. Let me take a sip of my matcha green tea. Today is a busy day for me. I've got you guys, which I'm happy about. I'm going live on Bigo. And then I'm going to a pool party where I'm going to stream live on Bigo. And then, which will be fun, because we're trying to get our beans. Beans is a part of Bigo system where you can make the tiers. I get paid to stream on that app. So if you want to download it, it's called bigo.tv or Bigo Live. And here's Stella. There's my kitty Stella. I took them to the vet for a little checkup. They're doing good. She got her booster shots yesterday. How you doing, honey? The doctor really loves Stardust. I took her too. Where's Stardust? Ow, her claws are too sharp. And then I have a photo shoot with my good friend Matt Callie today for the cover of my book, which we've extended the time. So here's the truth. You haven't been able to get notifications lately. Really? I do feel like they're messing with me. So frustrating. Well, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Joyvilla. I'm pro-God, pro-Trump, pro-life, singer-songwriter. I've toured 25 countries. I hit #1 on Billboard, iTunes, and Amazon. I go live every day, 9 a.m.-ish Pacific Standard Time. That's 9 a.m.-ish Pacific Standard Time right here on YouTube. And I love, get off of my food. I love you guys. I love to be honest and vulnerable and truthful and just be real. And I do feel like I get a lot of love for that. A lot of people say that I'm real and I'm very genuine. So that's really kind. And I really love that you say that about me and that you love what I do. And that's why I'm here on YouTube, because I get to see you guys. I have my members, Joytribe members are, nope. Stella, stop. She's a bad kitty. I'm just throwing her on the carpet. She's fine. There you go. She's gone. Stardust, what are you going to do with your little sister? What are you going to do with her, Stardust? She's so bad sometimes. Stardust is blinking at me in the sunlight. Can you guys see her? She's right underneath that orange punching bag that I have. She's in that white light. I don't think you can really see her. Anyways, I really appreciate you guys. That's why I go live here. My members are my Joytribe Inner Circle members. You guys are incredible. You pay $4.99 a month, and you get the special perks of being greeted. You get, when I do Q&As, you guys are the ones I listen to the most. We're going to do some members-only chats we've done before. Lick the hummus off my fingers. Just close my hummus. And my bag of chips, delicious treats. And my Joytribe members, I love the most. Inner Circle members. I love all my Joytribe, but I love my Joytribe Inner Circle members a little bit more. So you can click memberships if you want to support this channel. Also, gifting to this channel. Be aware that YouTube does take 30%. So if you would like to support, you can support me here. I will take it. Also helps if you support me on the links below. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. I will love you forever. You haven't been getting notifications, Stella. Hey, baby. V8 Supercar says, I like to see MMA fight between Gavin Newsom and Andrew Cuomo for the title of worst governor of all time. Right? What does the title say on this, by the way? What does the title of this video say? Because I had some trouble trying to change the title. It should say Tuesday Truths. I'm scared. Does it say that? She's sunbathing. Exactly, Missy. I just watched some of the hearings going on in Sicken. They're about to mandate the shots. Hi, Joy. Lord Tyvik says, hi on your ass. What's up, everybody? Missy's blowing it up. Love it. Very nice, Joy. Mark Cartwright says, what's wrong? Yes, no notifications. So weird. Good morning, Joy. Here's for my inspiration. Sorry, I'm a deadbeat. I'll try to give you something as soon as I can. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Here for your inspiration. Jovan, thank you for your support. If you can support me, you know, payday, whatever, even just being here, you're supporting me. So, but I always appreciate. Okay, good. It says Tuesday Truths. Good. Hi, Gwen. Welcome just in time. It says Tuesday Truth. I'm already scared reading that. Okay, good. So I wanted to just open this up to a truth session. It can be a little bit of a Q&A. I want to admit to you guys, just like you, just like everyone else, that I get scared. I'm actually really scared of certain things in my life right now. I'm of the mind that you should be vulnerable, you should be real, you should be honest, and you should, instead of shying away or running away from your fears, you should move towards them. If it doesn't scare you, it ain't right. I do a lot of things that scare me. Being a Trump supporter oftentimes scares me. I get death threats, I get hate, I get an onslaught of online brutality. I get told every day that I don't count, I don't matter, that I should just give it up. I don't count as Black, I don't count as Latina, I am nothing. I can't sing, I can't dance, I can't act, I can't whatever, no one will love me. I get called the worst names I've ever been called, all because I'm a Trump supporter and or because I'm pro-life, because I love unborn babies, because I love babies and want to have more one day. I had a child. I'm a birth mom. I gave a child up for adoption, and she calls me Mama Joy. It's an open adoption, and I love her. And I did what I know was right at the moment, at the time. It was a long time ago. It was when I was, very young and was in an abusive situation, and I found myself pregnant. And I did what was the best for me. And, I've been called a bad mother for that, which is like the most searing, horrible thing. If there's any moms in the house, that's the worst thing you can be called as a woman, as a mom. And, I've been called all kinds of shameful names for being who I am. And that scares me sometimes. It scares me to have been divorced and now have found love, because I love my boyfriend, Ryan. You guys have met him on this channel so much. We've been together 5 months now. It'll be 6 months next month on the 20th. That scares me, because what if I lose him? If I lose his love? It scares me to know that what if Trump doesn't get elected? What if this country goes down the drain and everything I've worked for the past 4 years, traveling the country, speaking up? I'm writing this book about it. What if all of that, my music, right, my Make America Great Again song, what if all of that goes down the drain and we elect someone like Joe Biden? A racist who cannot understand what he's even saying most of the time, clearly out of his mind, clearly has prejudice against African Americans, ownership ideas, horrible on criminal justice and is not pro-life? What if they undo everything Trump has done? What if I'm scared that, what if I stay in Los Angeles and I lose myself in this city? I become hardened and I become lost. This is an exercise, by the way. I didn't mean to cry today, you guys. I'm not trying to get sympathy. I don't want you to be sad. It's just, this is what I do when I'm really feeling scared, is I admit it and I say it. And I'm doing this live on YouTube to potentially millions of people who could watch this and use it against me, because I am done with hiding. I came out for Trump. I came out for Trump in 2017. I came out pro-life in 2018. I've come out on all different ways. I've been hated for everything. And I'm done with that. Got divorced in 2019, started doing this YouTube seriously 2020, this year, during the COVID-19 crisis, overblown, but a crisis. Because I want to reach out to you guys. I've been hearing from my fans for a long time, my audience, that you guys are lonely sometimes out there, being who you are. And I'm like, damn, I'm so blessed. I can afford to have a place that is filled with beautiful things, beautiful cats, have a beautiful boyfriend who loves me, who I met on a dating app, by the way. Do not give up. He's out there. She's out there. I'm fortunate to have met the president multiple times. I've been to the White House, to have money that comes in, and to have, even though I have debts, to have a sense of security on many things, because I've built up a brand name for myself. I know that I can monetize. I have music that I've put out. I've monetized that. I can do a tour. There's so many things I can do and that I am doing. That's why I'm making more products like books. It fulfills me. And I'll be honest, it pays my bills when I have a product I put out. But it's because I put out something good for you guys. I want you to read. I want you to know me. I've been opening up my heart chakras. I want to be known, really, truly known for who I am, not loved for who I'm not. And many of you guys may have a perception of me, and I want you to just smash that. And I want you more than that. It's not so much about me. It's about using myself as an example to help you. That's what gives me pleasure. That's what gives me joy, pun intended, is when my journey, my struggles, my testimony helps you. That's why I do these lives. So I want you guys to really do this exercise. It's a spiritual, it's an emotional exercise where you admit your fears. And I often start with, I feel sad, I feel depressed, I feel this, then I'll hit something like, I feel abandoned. Boom, the waterworks start. Women, it's easier. Men, you might have anger instead of waterworks, instead of tears. But men cry too, and that's okay. There is no such thing as toxic masculinity. That's like saying toxic femininity. I love my men to be manly, but men can also be emotional, and that's still manly. And if you have to be alone, and I'm saying do this exercise alone, don't do it live on YouTube like I'm doing, unless that's your prerogative. But it's something that can help you. And that's why I want to start Tuesday Truths, where we join together and we do this. Robert, thank you. $9.99. Thank you so much. Hey, Joy, I hope this helps with whatever you're going through right now. Robert, thank you so much. I say all these things. I'm going to read the comments too. You guys are blowing it up, and I appreciate you. Nathaniel Turner, $20. Screw dating apps. Just wanted to vent that. I love you. There's a right way to do dating apps. Trust me. Thank you so much, Nathaniel. But I also understand. Screw dating apps. Haven't had the best experience, it sounds like. Robert, thank you. Nathaniel, I appreciate you guys so much. $20, $9.99. I appreciate that. You can also cry when you're angry, Leo. That's right. I also often cry over this stuff, but last week was worse because of the hormones from Aunt Flo. Oh God, I know. And I'm not even on Aunt Flo, but don't get me started. Misty, I understand. Come move to Las Vegas. It's Lisa. Um, so I'm going to read some more of the comments. You're asking me why I got a divorce. Cuban got poked and prodded today at the doctor. Hope you're okay. I am afraid of living in I'm going to move to a new place. I want to move out of state so bad. I know so many of my good friends, like you, Lisa. It's so good to see you, by the way. Hi, DA. Welcome. Who moved to Las Vegas, and they're so much happier. California is so expensive. It's funny because God is undoing all the things I thought that I was going to do. I was such a location snob. I was like, West Hollywood, Hollywood. I got to stay where it's at, where it's at, where it's at. I'm where it's at. You're where it's at, right? Home is where the heart is. All those cheesy sayings. I want to move, though, even away from the West Coast. Vegas could be an option. I do have some really good friends who live in Vegas. And there's some great churches out there, some great places. Maybe that is. My boyfriend currently works here in Los Angeles. He has a 9 to 5. He's a manager. And so he can't leave. And I love him dearly. We're celebrating 6 months almost next month. Trust me, if I wasn't with him, I would move out of the state because I'm ready. My lease is up. I'm ready. But we've just taken the commitment to move in together, which can be scary. I'm scared that he will be too scared to commit to me because I am such a committed woman. I'm a woman who gives my all. I gave my all in my marriage. I've given my all in relationships. The biggest reason why I got divorced, this is Tuesday Truths, Truthful Tuesday. If you guys are just coming in, is my ex-husband, and he's a good man. I would never disparage him. He didn't want to have babies with me. He didn't want to have kids. I want to have kids so bad. And I'm an impatient person. I want everything to happen like that. I want to have babies now. I want to be remarried. That was the first thing that when I got divorced, after really healing for a couple weeks of screaming into my pillow, going to the gym 2, sometimes 3 times a day to run out my emotions, listening to hard metal rock music at full volume, listening to certain songs on repeat, like a maniac. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. So, but anxiety and pressure comes out in other ways. Thank God it was healthy, but I want babies, and I wasn't willing to give up my future children, these beings I'm going to raise to be strong, beautiful men or women, for the comfort of a stable marriage. And it was stable by all accounts. There was no big trauma, but we were roommates. The love, the compassion, the understanding was gone. I was in my masculine energy trying to fix something, also working on myself because there was nothing there, and not receiving emotional support, but receiving financial support, which I honestly didn't need anymore because I made my own money. I was independent. So why was I staying with someone who no longer served me? And it sounds selfish, but sometimes you have to be selfish. And honestly, I feel like me choosing me is the most unselfish thing I did, because by choosing me, I'm choosing my future children. If I would have stayed with that man, my ex-husband, I would have never been able to have children. Or I would have had children in an unhappy relationship, which is unfair. And I would have divorced him anyways in 5 years. And then maybe I would have been in a more difficult position. I'm 34. If I was 24, I probably would have waited it out. I don't think anyone should just wait it out. I do believe in we did do marriage counseling. I did talk to him every day about it. We tried. I tried, but he didn't want to. He wanted things to stay the same. You cannot be in a partnership that is only one-sided. And that's the honest to God truth. And he wants what he wants. I want what I want. We had really good discussions. We agreed civilly to separate and divorce. And I was the one who led the train on that. But I realized I was with someone who did not support my dreams and goals anymore. And we had a different purpose in life. He wants to travel the world and live sort of that independent, single lifestyle, but with a mate. And I was more like a girlfriend than a wife to him. I wasn't in on the financial planning. I wasn't in on the future planning. He was a lot older than me, still is a lot older than me, still alive, and a lot more stable in his own life. You know, he didn't want to change. And I went from 26 years old to 33. I was 33 when we divorced. Totally different life, totally different woman. I wanted other things. I wanted coziness. I wanted comfort. I wanted to build a home together. I wanted to buy a home. You know, even for all his money, he's very successful man. And I admire that. He taught me amazing lessons. He did not want to settle down or put down roots. We lived in a hotel for 4 years. 4 years, on and off. We would go back to Europe, you know, his family home out there. I lived in Europe. I'm meant to be in America. I know that. I traveled to Europe. I've traveled to 35 countries. He's European. Ultimately, we had too many differences that were not aligned. And that's sometimes what happens. And I'm being truthful. It's Truthful Tuesday truths. And it scares me to be this honest, but it also relieves a lot of pressure. Society puts a lot of pressure on women, on men, women of color, on celebrities, you know, to be perfect. And I don't want to be perfect. I'm not. I'm flawed. Just like you guys, we're equal. Yeah, I've done some incredible things. And yes, I have a celebrity platform. And yes, I do get recognized when I go outside. And yes, maybe at times I've made more money than you. Maybe at times I've been more recognized than you. But at the end of the day, we still bleed the same blood. We still poop the same poop. You know, I'm not more special than you. I've just been successful in areas that I've personally wanted to be successful in. I put all my energy and time and space into doing those things. Just like I know you've been successful in your things. And honestly, I want to be successful in some normal things while keeping and maintaining my success as a businesswoman, as an entrepreneur, as a public speaker, as a outward political, outspoken person, and as an artist. But I want to settle down. I want to be remarried. I want to have kids. I want to live with a yard. I want to live in a house. I want to live in a state that doesn't hate my president. I want to live in a state that doesn't judge me for my political beliefs. An area where there's more conservatives, where there's families, where the values match my own, where people don't use God just as a cuss word. And California is just, it hurts me to say, not all California, but especially Los Angeles. And I don't want to move out of California. I don't want to move out of Los Angeles to stay somewhere else in California because it's expensive and the quality of life is so low here. This is why I was so adamant at the, remove Gavin Newsom rally. And I still have to post my speaking engagement on that. Because he's destroyed my beautiful state. I was born here. I was largely and mostly raised here. And also New York. I also thought of moving to New York, but I was like, nah, New York is also in the same place. And COVID-19 has made me pivot and change things and admit more things to myself. I get to write a book. I get to be home with my cats, my boyfriend. That makes me happy. I do things like laundry and cook. That makes me happy. Talk to my brothers in China who I miss. That makes me happy. Being able to talk to my cousin more, that makes me happy. Like family, I practice guitar, that makes me happy. And yes, I fly out to other places when I have speaking gigs. All I need is a major airport nearby. You guys have been amazing. Let me read. Oh, Missy, $20. Where we are right now in this world is showing us we have to be careful who we have in our lives. With the Karens out there, tracers, etc., be very careful because they are trying to divide with their manipulation. 100%. We've got the Black Lives Matter. We've got the Karens. We've got the tracing. We've got the COVID-19 scare. We've got oh my God, they want to impeach Trump again. I don't understand. Russia. We've got all these crazy people out there. It's definitely time to follow our heart. Of course, vote Trump in this November. There's nothing more important. after ourselves and our families, of course, than making sure our country survives if you're in America. Mel C, it's healthy to invest in yourself. Yes, Mel. Long time no see, Mel. Robert of Tula, I'm going to read all the comments who tipped me first. You guys are incredible. Then I'm going to read the comments from my members. And then I'm going to try to pick and read some more comments. Robert of Tula, again, $9.99. Again, thank you. I was dating someone for about 3 months. He convinced me to go vegan. That's beautiful. I'm vegan, 16 years. But he turned out to be a total soy boy. Uh-oh. He didn't have a job and didn't drive. I understand where you're coming from, boo. Thank you, my love. Thank you, Robert. That sucks. I hope you're still vegan, though. Leticia O'Hare, praying for you. Thank you, Leticia. Leticia or Leticia? I think it's Leticia. Leticia O'Hare for the $9.99 tip and the prayers. Girl, thank you. Hi, Aisha. Missy. Sean. Hi, Joy. Please leave communist Cali. I call it California. Oh, my goodness. $15 tip. Sean, thank you so much. I understand. Missy D, another $20. We love you, Joy. Got your back always. God bless. Thank you so much, Missy. You guys are incredible. You guys are so incredible. Trump 2020, baby, Missy says. Gwen says, avoid Chicago. Katie Jin says, I want that too. At 43 years old, I still haven't found a man who aligns with me. Ooh, isn't that the most important thing? I wish I had 2 children when I was younger, though. I just couldn't stay with their fathers. I understand. Wes says, you're such a breath of fresh air. Thank you, Joy. I'm so glad. Yes, vote Trump, Javon says. John says, vote red or this country is dead. I understand. Mossy says, I wish I could go back to a world where you didn't know somebody's political opinion by just looking at them. Okay. Okay. John says, do you think we should free America's dad at this time? Are you talking about Cosby? Is that what happened? Why? Didn't he get jailed on purpose? Like, I mean, didn't he drug all these women? Is there some new evidence that says he didn't? Trump has to win unless America is doomed. I know. Harry, thank you. My Nigerian friend. So I'm loving that you guys are being honest too. It is all about aligning your values. First, you need to know what you want, though. Okay, you need to absolutely know what you want and write those things down. It's very powerful. That's what I did. That's what I took to the dating scene. Oh, Leticia. I got it right the first time. Good. Okay, Leticia. Yes, you never know if it's Leticia or Leticia. Leticia O'Hare. That's the thing. Is the number one is you have to know what you want and write those goals, purposes, and desires down. If you're not getting it in your relationship, talk to them, discuss it with them. Be open, be honest, be willing to walk away. Always be willing to walk away. I'm going to tell you the sad truth in even in a marriage, be willing to walk away. I made the mistake of giving my all to my husband thinking he was on the same page as me. He wasn't. He didn't want that. So when I was willing to walk away and I told him that, suddenly we had real truth come to the surface. I was romanticizing the relationship. Yes, he loved me, but to his extent. No, he didn't want to have kids with me, but I thought I could change his mind. In the beginning, he was very wishy-washy about it. Get a clear answer. Do they want kids? Yes or no? There's no, well, maybe. It's got to be clear. I didn't want kids when I was 26, but I said I might. My mom got bit at 29 with the baby bug. It happened at 30 for me, about 29, 30. But I always knew it could happen, so I was honest with him. And he says, well, we'll see. That's not a yes. Ladies, be careful. Or gentlemen, be careful. On anything, make sure you get a clear yes or no. My boyfriend, now he wants kids. He wants to be married. With me, time will tell. I know that I promised myself I don't want to be with a man for more than 6 months until I know for sure, like, is this moving towards commitment? Like, is it moving towards marriage? Because I don't want to mess around, you guys. I'm 34 years young, looking 24 years young, okay? I'm not messing around. That's the truth. This is what I want. It's passionate, I mean, it's powerful to be passionate about what you want. I'm sorry. Every time I even say it, I feel like I'm going to get hate, and I might get some hate. I'm not really getting hate on these lives right now, which I love you guys because you're my tribe. But I might get some hate for this. But you have to know what you want. Yes, God is going to lead your path, but guess what? God puts a passion and desire in you for a reason. Stop denying it. If you want to move, if you want kids, if you want to be famous, you want to be rich, you want to be good looking, you want to be skinny, you want big boobs, you want to be fit, you want to be curvy, you want to be buff, you want long hair, you want to be glamorous, you want to have kids, you want to be a stay-at-home mom, you want to be a career person, you don't want to have kids. Whatever these wants and desires are, they are okay. They are right. Why do we demonize our desires? I know a lot of fellow Christians who demonize their desires. They want something, but they say, well, God doesn't want it. How do you know God doesn't want it for you? Obviously, unless it's like breaking the law or against God's, like morals. If it's against your morals and values, whatever your religious views or non-religious views are, or philosophy of that, like if it's not hurting anyone, I'm gonna be like, well, I want to cheat on my spouse. Like that's breaking the marriage bounds. Don't do that. But if you really do want to fall in love with someone else, you need to be honest with yourself and tell your spouse right away. You guys need to talk about it before you go do something stupid. I always said it to him, I'm like, cheating's dumb. I've never cheated. I believe there's forgiveness for anyone who's cheated. I don't believe once a cheater, always a cheater, if you've actually done the work. But I always said, if I fell in love with someone else, if I started having desires and feelings, first of all, if I had even a tinge of desire for someone else, that means there's something wrong inside me that's wrong in this relationship. I don't have that. But every time I have had that where it's like, ooh, what if, not ooh, he's cute. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being like, oh, they're cute. I'm going to flirt. Oh, wow, they've smiled at me. I smile back. And then you go and you make love to your husband because you feel all wanted and desired. There's nothing wrong being cute, being flirty. Flirtations doesn't lead to more. I used to believe that you can't even like make eye contact almost with another man. I was so weird in my marriage sometimes. And trust me, people tried. But I was like, I'm loyal. If there's this enforcement, I have to be loyal. That's not what marriage is. It's fluid. You're loyal to the person. But sometimes you go, oh, wow, well, that hot guy just winked at me. What's wrong with that? Maybe you even tell your husband, I got flirted with today. I've told that and been in relationships where it's like 3 guys hit on me at the gym. I was like, whatever. I tell my boyfriend sometimes, because it's like, it's honest, it's open. Remember, this is a relationship. It's between you two. You need to be honest and open with each other. But anytime I've ever had a desire for someone else, that's different than just like, oh, someone thinks I'm cute. Thank you. That's different. That's okay. But if I have a desire where I'm actually looking outside the relationship, there's something wrong. And that's only ever happened when it's the end of the relationship. Before you do anything with that action, though, you better talk to your spouse. That's way too much work. I'm always like, I don't want to, like, that's too much work. Cheating is way too much. Like, if I really want someone else, I will break up with you first and then go after someone else. Like, so I don't get that. But it comes, I don't know why I got on a tangent about it. Maybe someone needed to hear that. This kitty is hungry for my food. Something happened. Oh my God. Jovan says, hope this helped. Thank you so much, Jovan. Jovan Smith, thank you so much. Thank you, love. Thank you, beautiful. $2 tip. People might call you a bed wench for marrying a white guy. Yeah. Jan, I love Jan and his happy singleness. 53 years old, happy to be single. It's okay to be single. It's okay to want to be single. When are you going to drop some new tracks? I miss seeing new music of yours. I love freedom, fight for it. Thank you. I know. I dropped that track a year ago, almost 2 years ago. I have a new song coming out, Voice Over Violence. It's being edited right now. You're right on track. It's coming up, no pun intended. It's coming up very, very soon. In the next couple weeks, I'm dropping new music. Hara Isabara. Ooh, I like your name. $10 tip. Northwest Arkansas has clear water, rivers, and lakes. Walmart brought the world to us. More churches than bars. Mountains, expansive forests. Are you selling Northwest Arkansas to me? An exploding food and music scene. State, you lady, you're awesome. Thank you, Hara. I'm so glad you found a place you love. I am actually curious about living somewhere else. I would like to believe that Cosby's innocent. They could not stand a good black family influencing people. I love the Cosby Show. I hope he is innocent. I mean, we all want to believe he's innocent, but there was like 45 women who said that he drugged them and raped them. Big time actresses. Beverly Johnson, one of the first black supermodels, big time famous people. Hey, an accusation is not the truth, but I mean, that's a lot of people who had very distinct stories that they held for like 20 years and didn't come out until like it really honestly was like, okay, they're coming out, and it could have destroyed their career. I don't think he's innocent. I wish he was innocent, but he's saying he's not. Of course he's going to deny it. I mean, I hope he is, honestly, but then that means 45 women are liars. Why would they lie about this? I'm not someone who says, listen, believe all women or believe all men, but I'm saying 45 people come. Now, of course, someone could have paid these people. 45 people could come up right now and say I raped them, and I obviously did not. But I do believe that if he's in jail, there was more than just the testimony. There was other compelling evidence. There was something else that was going on. I mean, it rocked the world to know that it could happen like that. I didn't want to believe that Weinstein was guilty. I don't want to believe that there's monsters like this in the world, especially Bill Cosby. I don't think they should take Bill Cosby show, the Cosby Show, off the air. I was America's dad. Strong black man, decent, clean cut. I don't want to believe it either. But, I mean, he's on trial. Isn't he in jail? He went to jail for this, didn't he? It's up to the court of law, not the court of a public opinion. And I want justice to be served. If he did it, then he deserves to rot in jail. That's horrible what he did to those women. If he didn't, then then the people who lied deserve to rot in jail, because lying, that's bearing false witness, false testimony. So no matter what, somebody's guilty. Something happened. But thank God it's not for us to decide. We're not judges, you know. But Hara, you're making Northwest Arkansas sound really beautiful. Trump 2020, baby. You got it right, Leticia says. You guys are amazing. Let's read some more comments. Lisa Crow says $20. We love you, Joy. $20. Thank you, Lisa. I love you so much, Lisa. Thank you. It's time I visit you guys. How's your daughter? It's time I visit you out there. The key to keeping a great relationship is your partner knowing you're highly desirable still. That's right, Mossy. It's honesty. It's truthfulness. It's communication. I honestly don't want to be in a relationship for more than 6 months if it's going nowhere. I'm not scared. I guess I am scared. I am scared that I will age out of having children. See, when you do this exercise, you guys, when the tears flow, you'll feel it in your heart when you know these are truths that need to be said out loud. I want you to say this to yourself. If you're watching this by yourself, I want you to say right now what you're scared of. You can type it or you can just say it. This is a powerful exercise. It frees the demons. What's done in the dark comes out in the light. Whatever's in the dark can't stay in the dark for long. Even the darkest of nights has a morning. The next morning, the light will shine. But I don't want us to be paralyzed by our fears. I want us to be open and honest, not to be victimized by our fears. See, I'm not saying I'm scared, so I'm a victim. Very different. I'm scared, but I'm going to use my fear to empower me to move forward. Because fear can paralyze you. What is your fear doing to you right now that you should be doing? You know, I feel like I'm talking to someone specifically right now is struggling with fear that is stopping them from doing something, moving forward, something with their mom, or they're a mom, there's a mother out there or something. Fear is paralyzing them from moving forward. I keep seeing like a ball. I don't know if it's like a crystal ball or a ball or something round. Like either it's a circle or it's a ball or something round. You have to make a decision on this. And your mother's involved somehow, or you're a mom, there's a mothering. You have to make a decision on this. Maybe you're pregnant. Maybe that's the decision that you're going through. Whether you're gonna keep your child, you're gonna raise your baby. Please choose life. Maybe you're in a relationship or something, and they don't want you to keep the baby, or you have to choose between them or the baby. That's kind of how I felt in my marriage. It was like it was him or future kids, and I knew I wanted babies, and he's like, no, absolutely not. I don't want kids. After 7 years together, 3 years of them being married, 7 years, basically we're married the whole time, but we're legally married for 3 years. That's a hard pill to swallow. When I was thinking we were moving forward. See, to me, moving forward in a family is you get married, so you date, you get engaged, you get married, you have kids. If that's what you want, that's what I want. If you don't want that, then fine. You don't even have to date. You can not get married. You can just, some people don't want to live together. Some people just want to be single. That's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with what you want. But there's also nothing wrong with what they want. But it is wrong if you're trying to do it. You're trying to put a round hole in a square peg. And I was the round hole and he was the square peg. That makes sense. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Lisa, for that. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the tips. I'm scared. I'm going to read some of these guys. If you put your fears down, I'm going to read them out loud. We're going to just dispel these demons that are haunting us, these ghosts of these fears. Let your fears out. I know this is like a freaking therapy session. This is free therapy, you guys. But this is therapy. This is real. I'm here for you. I'm your friend. I'm honest with you. You can be honest with me. This is a safe place. It's a respectful place. That's what Joytribe is. That's what I've created. And that's what I want. Wow, you guys are amazing. Washington State is terrible. Now I want to move. I don't blame you. Cuban says he had to gird his puppy's eyeballing his lunch. My cat is Stardust. And Stella was the cat you saw. Hara says, I think Cosby's guilty, unfortunately, but I can tell you that MJ absolutely was not the child predator they kept painting him as. No, that's true. Rageaholic Razor first. I absolutely do not believe Michael Jackson was what they said he was. Not at all. He was found not guilty. They were admitted that they lied. That there's too much mounting evidence against him being a child. I'm not going to say the word, but herder. I don't believe that at all. Was he childlike? Was he a little strange? Did he have kids over? Did he have a Neverland ranch? Yeah. But was there always parents? Was there always somebody there? Yeah. He would leave the door open. Like there was proof. Many of these things. That documentary was horrible. I wish I would have never watched it. HBO's done horrible documentaries that are not true. And it's a money grab. And then why did they wait 10 years till after he died to do this? And he's been to court. People have settled and said, okay, it was not true. He settled on one case because they would not stop. And he said, fine, I'll pay you whatever just to stop talking about this, because the media kept calling him wacko jacko and picking it up. You can cause some irreparable damage to somebody with false allegations. And the mother and the father of those children knew that. But every court of the actual court, not public opinion, saw that he was not guilty. There was no proof. No one could provide proof. And they kept trying to lie against him. That's demeaning a good, strong black man, the best entertainer in the world. Nope. Stella, stop. I don't like that she's trying to get this food. Stella, and bad kitty. She's so cute. Fear for the lost right now. Fear for my grandkids are elderly in homes. Missy D, I understand. I never liked Weinstein before the scandal. His crappy movie beat out Spielberg's much better film. Yeah. I'm scared that Trump won't win and America will fall. Reaper says, Casey, me too. I'm Washington. Ugh, it's a liberal. It's a peekable cesspool. I know. God, I used to love Washington State. I used to live in Seattle. It's horrible now, you guys. I would get out. Washington and California right now are, ooh. I'm blessed to be in the mountains, but it will eventually migrate out here. Well, at least you're in the mountains. And it's cheaper living in California. Distant aggressor scared? This is distant aggressor you're talking to. It's okay to have fears, though. Even the toughest of tough people can have fears. If you don't have fears, you're not human. Being scared doesn't mean I'm not going to keep going and keep working. I think it's a fallacy to be like, I have no fear. I'm never scared. Of course you are. It's like saying I'm never sad, even though I'm smiling all the time. Of course, it's okay to admit the fears. It's also okay to not admit them right now if you don't want to, everybody. But it takes away the power of the fears. Because then you say, I'm scared. Like, let's say, for instance, that, I don't know, let's just say my husband's going to cheat on me. Maybe someone out there is scared of that, or their wife's going to cheat on them. You admit that fear. You go, okay, well, why am I scared of that? Well, it's because I don't see them enough. Well, why don't I see them enough? Well, it's because they're always working. Why are they always working? It's because on the weekends, I'm always shopping and they're working. Because I always say, well, I have to go do the kids thing, and then they have to do extra work, or they're alone at home. So maybe I should just see them on the weekends and make time for my mate, so I don't have this weird mystery that, because I don't see them, they might cheat on me. Solution. Do you know how many times you probably can think of your own solutions just by pulling the strings and going that way? Literally. You don't need to pay a therapist, although I do believe therapy is right. I believe church and therapy, non-drug, is right. I think clinical psychologists and psychiatrists are awful, though. Some psychologists are out there to help, but a lot of these people get paid really big bucks to tell you what's wrong with you. That's not what this is about. You know what's wrong with you. It could simply be you're not eating enough. You're not taking the right vitamins. You're not out breathing fresh air. You're not calling a friend enough. You're not admitting your fears enough. Journal, write, take a bath, poetry, music, listen to music, invest in some nice headphones, zone out. You don't need drugs and alcohol for that. You don't need weed. You don't need beer. I'm not saying like if it's legal and you're doing it, although I'm against drugs. Alcohol, it's not it's mind altering to an effect. At small amounts, it's not, but I'm definitely against drugs, and I'm against abuse of alcohol. Even recreational drugs, you don't need it. You don't need to call that guy 25 times that you've been dating. If he's not calling you, forget him, drop it. You don't need to go out there and desperately seek to get inside someone, to be at the bar or to be at the club every day trying to get a girl, trying to get a guy's attention. But maybe you just need to be happy being single right now. Work on yourself. Relax. Be willing to walk away. Be willing to walk away from the things that no longer serve you. Wow, I feel a lift. I feel so much calmer. I feel like I was just like able to just have a conversation with you guys. I'm talking to 45 of my best friends right now. 45 people watching right now. I must be doing something right. You still have time. My mother became pregnant with me at 37 years of age. I had my second child when I was 32. That's beautiful, Lisa. See, I love those stories, especially being Black women. Our genetics show that, if you're a woman of color, for some reason, it's easier to have kids later than some other races. You're right. I'm lucky, and I'm going to be okay. I'm 34. 36, 37, 38, it's nothing wrong. I just want to have all my kids before I'm 40, but 36 is probably when I want to have my first child. And then but I also want to give enough time in between to heal, because it takes a year for the body to heal, to lose the weight. I don't want to resort to like dangerous surgeries or like the pressures. And I am in the entertainment industry, so that's also something that's like, I'm big on fitness, so I want to be able to be like right away. I was my first pregnancy, but I was also really young. I was like 19, 20, 21. So GLP said it's my mama too. Wow. What I was saying, did that touch somebody? Animals are your soul. Yes, be around animals. Dementia Basement Joe is president. If you love animals, do you miss Steve Irwin? I do miss Steve Irwin. I love animals. Does Joe have dementia? I know. You can live life afraid of what might happen. If it never happens, what a waste of your precious time and energy. Being brave doesn't mean you have no fear. That's right. It means you act in spite of that fear. That's right. That's exactly what it means. Your journey I have fears too. Thank you for admitting it. Caddy Jen, what's up? Yoga, nutritious diet, nature, pets. That's right. Theodore Daniel, thanks for the hearts. Prayer of Jesus gives us strength and peace through all of the evil going on. Yes, Missy D. Cuban, $4.99. I want to read again, but it's hard to do digitally. I miss paperbacks. Read paperbacks. Order paperbacks on eBay, used. How old is she? William Solomon says, we love you, Joy. Thank you. Missy D says, prayer. Yes. You guys are amazing. I don't say a lot of details about my daughter because I don't want it to get out and someone to find her. I keep her identity secret and safe because of the death threats and the hate that I get. I don't want that piggybacking on her. But it's an open adoption. I know her today. I know who she is. Her parents have legal rights over her. I wish I could talk to her more. I haven't been able to talk to her as much as I want to, but that scares me too. But I know that when she turns 18, she'll be able to seek me out and hang out with me when she wants, you know. I want to read. Yes. Cuban, read. Thank you for the $4.99 tip. Go read books. I'm mostly afraid of the New World Order, Casey says. I will not live under Satan's law, and it's pretty close if we don't do the right thing and vote for a president. Nothing political, you can just see. I agree. Well, I think there's a sign. Cuban, thank you. Yes, everyone, thank everyone who tipped. My battery's dying. I think there's a sign. I feel a calmness and a sense of peace. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, God. Thank you, everybody out there. I feel like, hopefully my words have helped you. My scared truths have been able to bring out your truths. It's okay to be fearful. It's okay to be scared. But also remember, fear is false evidence appearing real. That doesn't mean we deny it. We go through it. You feel the fear and do it anyways. That's courage. That's strength. And feeling the fear means admitting the fear. I want you to use this exercise when you feel down. I want you to use this exercise when you need to relieve something. When you feel frustrated, when you feel like the other person's not giving you what you want, or life is not working the way you want. Maybe it's your job, it's your income, it's this COVID-19 crap going on. Whatever it is, I want you to just go to your safe space. But I mean, really, it is. Go to your place. Go to the bathroom. Go away from someone. Maybe you have roommates, your family, you have people who are not letting you be you. Go someplace, take a walk, maybe. Admit your fears out loud. You can journal them. You can write them if you can't say it out loud. But I want you to say it out loud. There's something magic when you say it out loud to yourself. And I feel the peace that passes all understanding, and the light is shining on my face. We've been talking for an hour, and I feel like it went by like that. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Joytribe. Thank you to everyone who contributed. Thank you to my Joytribe inner circle. Thank you to everybody who supported this channel and who continues to support this channel. I am so grateful. Your crows are your girlfriends, though many girls are flirting with me. Oh, Jan, because you're a good catch. I love it. Animals are so healing. Animals, nature, Thank you, Joy. Lisa Crow says, there's a crow for you, Jan. I love your open heart, your honesty and insight. Have to go. I have an appointment. Big virtual hug and kiss. Miss you, girl. Mwah. Big virtual love and kiss. You and your daughter. Miss you so much. I'm going to visit you in Vegas very soon. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the conquest of it. That's right, Leo. I like going to bookstores, though. Bookstores are amazing. Bookstores might be closed. Go to the library. It's my favorite place. I miss just sitting in the library, smelling all the books, sitting there and just reading. I want to do that. Simple pleasures. I love books. I tipped you on PayPal. Eric, you can be nice sometimes. Tell your girlfriend I said hi. Eric, thank you for the tips on PayPal. God's 144K will be protectors for us, war machines. Hey, I love it. You guys are amazing. I definitely feel inspired. Joy, you did it again. Yay, Jovan. Thanks for the tip. Thank you. I prayed a minute ago for all of us. We need the peace of God right now. That's right, Missy. Thank you for the prayers and the tips. Thank you for the help. Hallelujah. Pika, thank you for the hearts and the wisdoms. Theodore, it's stupid. They took the option away to click and view a chat comments page on the stream. They did. If we complain, will they fix it? Will this happen? I want this to happen every Tuesday. Do you guys want that? Let's do a Tuesday Truths every Tuesday. I miss the library too. Love you, Cornelius. Good to see you. Yes, Reaper. Let's do it. Let's do a Truthful Tuesday or Tuesday Truths every Tuesday, where we just let it go. Let it be real. We're in this together. I'm glad we could help you, Joy. Stay strong. We're in this. That's right, Philip. You helped me so much. I hope I helped you. We're gonna do Tuesday Truths every Tuesday. And I'll be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, to do another fantastic Wednesday. It's going to be a hump day. You know what happens on hump day. We talk about sex on hump day. And we talk about all kinds of stuff. But I think let's talk a little bit about intimacy and relationships and that part on Tuesday Truths. That's it. Tuesday Truths. Set in stone. Joytribe gets what Joytribe wants. Eric, I'm so glad. Thank you for the tip on PayPal. If you guys want to support this channel, thank you so much for everybody giving me everything on YouTube. Just know YouTube does take 30%, but I appreciate it. We made $141 in the chat. Are you kidding me? Whoa, being honest really helps. You guys have blessed me beyond comparison. I'm blown away. I'm blown away. If you guys want to help support this channel, become a member. It's $4.99 a month. That helps so much. And also, you can tip me and support the channel on PayPal. My links are below. PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. And you guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much, Missy, Eric, everyone else who is in here. There's so many people. Jan, all my members, shouting out to all the members. Lisa for the tip. Eric, you guys are amazing. Jovan for the tip. Who else is on here? Hara for the tip. Mel was here. Gwen is in here. Katie is in here. Oh my goodness, so many amazing people. I'm so glad you joined this chat today. Missy again. Cuban for the tip. Robert for the tip. Nathaniel for the tip. Leticia for the tip. Aisha, you're not a member anymore. Aisha was a member. Aisha Green. Hi, girl. Hot Rod says, I'd love for her to be my baby mama. We can chill like that. I love heavy metal. Oh, thank you. His loss. You guys, it'll be okay. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Sean, for the tip. This is amazing. You guys have been just so cool. Nathaniel for the tip. Wow. Robert of Tula for the tip. Mel C. Miss you guys. So good to see you all. There's so many comments. This was such a juicy, nutritious, beautiful chat. Unbelievable. All right. I hope I get my truck fixed too. I hope you do too. Philip, hi. Tuesday Truths has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Truthful Tuesday or Tuesday Truths? Tuesday Truths for now. We're going to admit it every Tuesday. I'll see you next Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard. We just got to keep on keeping on, cry, but then pray, and then we will ask for strength and peace. That's right. We can't sit back anymore. Jesus is coming. Hallelujah. Thank you, Joy, and everyone. God bless. That's right. And on that, God bless you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Joytribe.